did a little simple flow, user flow on the graphicle. Yeah. So it's for a poker game that we can play on. Everyone can share and play. So everyone obviously have their own device. This is a persona of like who's either setting up the game or the player. So from the person setting up the game, they would decide whether they want to play for money or play for free for fun. But if you play for money, there's a little bit more of a flow. So you're gonna have to ask for their card info, deposit money in the Huddle escrow. There will be an escrow account for Huddle. You can monetize that. There would be like a pricing model for it, so Huddle can make some money. Set up the chip denominations, set up the blinds, set up gestures, and gestures meaning like if they want to do like a dealer, they could just like make it just use their hands and do that, or they can just automatically set up that in that sense. So if you want to play for free, you can skip this flow and go straight into setting it up. And then once the game's set up, there's a play code that'll be generated, so that whoever wants to jump in, like the players, for example, they would jump in and play the game and play for free for fun. And if they want to play for money, they would also deposit their stuff into the escrow as well, so that the pot gets bigger and so forth, and the blinds and the payments would be all set up. And they enter the play code, and then they would start playing. So the setup would be this. Like this would be a 6-player game. As you can see, I'm dry enough to scale, but the iPad there'd be like 2 or 3 or 4 iPads, just depending on how many devices there are. It'll show since this is Hold'em, it'll be they'll show the 5 cards up here, and everyone would be able to see their cards and decide whether or not they want to play or check or raise and so forth. And then the mechanism when they're looking at their stuff is so with their hand, there's no hand over it. The cards are folded over. But when their hands are over it, try to draw a little hand here. It comes out, and then they have the ability to check or raise, what they want to play. So that's pretty much, what the whole app is about. And like I said, it's not limited to poker. It could be 21, Pai Gow, or fun games for kids like Monopoly and so.
What about poker? Poker's fun for kids.
High stakes poker. That's right, because I had the option of playing for free.
Yeah.
So as you can see, my flow was very easy to set up. It's not a lot of barriers of entry, and it's an opportunity for Huddle to make some money off of administering all the fees and the house fee, and so forth. So
cool.
That is my app for the Huddle.
Can you save? I wonder if we could save those settings.
Yeah, you can. You can
set up settings.
But every setting is very variable, because not everyone wants to play they want to play $40, they want to pay $50. But with the chip denominations, you can probably keep it the same if you want to keep it tournament style, where it's equal value for all chips, or if you set a denomination for whatever color chips, like red would be 5, black would be 10, and so forth. So
sweet. And
then in the app, everything will be mathematically correct, right? So because just in case people I lose count sometimes in poker, and since it's a computer and it's on point with the math stuff, everything will be accounted for. People won't be screwing people over. Hey man, I was short this chip in the pot or whatever. So everything's completely accurate.
Yeah.
And and people log in, so Huddle can use that data and whatever, and sell it or whatever they want to do with it. So there's a lot of money to be made. And
cool. Feedback?
Yeah.
Roman?
I really like that this is the first one that actually uses all the features that Huddle technology provides. Not only the tracking of devices, but also tracking the hands above the surface. I like this kind of idea. Unfold cards right above it.
Yeah, and then if they want to shuffle the card in air, just make it look like Jedi style. And, it has that feeling towards it. So, and you can toggle those settings. So it definitely uses all the capabilities of Huddle, and you can make money off of it in the long run.
What would be just as a feature, and you don't have that in real poker, measuring also the heartbeat of the user.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Anybody else?
I'm wondering, is it accurate then? It sounds like you just said it is, that if your hands are over it, is that what it is, or the device is turned? It doesn't, the camera doesn't sense, oh, there's someone's hands over the tablet, therefore I'm obscuring what's on the surface of the tablet, right? It's more that you said it's a gesture that you kind of flip?
It's possibly it's both.
Yeah, you could do both.
Yeah. So because you know where devices are, and just by occluding the device basically with your hands or any other object, you can distinguish that in the tracking. So you can reveal the cards or like hide them when the hands go away. Or as you said, just tilt the device towards you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sweet. Good job.
Thank you.